What did you think about Nicki Minaj showing all the support to the Trump administration and campaign for the midterm?
I believe Trump looked out for it behind the scenes because there's videos like that before she was dogging out Trump's administration because of the immigration and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe he looked out for it behind the scenes because you don't go from that to this. You know what I'm saying? In a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? You switched your whole thing, talking about this your favorite president ever, a favorite guy in the world and all that. So I believe that's what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying?
But like, I was hearing that he gave her like citizenship.
Probably
Have
did.
you heard anything like that?
I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding, I don't think she from over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't really no Nicki Minaj fan or something like that. But
Right.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I believe. Probably did give her citizenship. You know what I'm saying? I know she got the little green card or whatever, the Trump card or whatever they talking about.
Yeah.
Where you got to pay, what, $5 million or some shit like that?
It's something like that. That you can just come right over and just be a citizen.
Be a citizen,
you can buy your citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it is with a background check as well.
Probably so.
Yeah. In light of Black History Month,
yeah.
What do you think about Black people's reaction and or non-reaction to ICE? Is ICE Black people's business?
No. Complete no. You know what I'm saying? Black people been that way since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we got the most forgiving hearts out of all races. You know what I'm saying? Because we tend to forgive people no matter what they do to us. We gonna forgive them regardless. I don't know if that's a trained thing or that's something we just on the planet just to be better than everybody. Because if it was the opposite way, it sure enough would be dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing and a bad thing. Only problem with the ICE situation, I feel like that ain't got nothing to do with us. Why is we in them folks' business? But I believe we relate to pain. We suffer so much in this country. So anybody that's going through a trauma situation, we kind of relate to them and be sympathetic with them. And I believe that's the reason why we so mad about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't agree with harming United States citizens at all.
Me neither.
No, I don't agree with that at all. Whatever happened to the young lady and then the guy like a week later, I don't agree with any of that at all. But deportation is nothing new.
No.
ICE is nothing new.
No.
This was done under the Obama administration as well.
Yeah, I think he deported more than Trump them, I think.
Yeah. They called him the deporter-in-chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bill Clinton, all of them, I mean, that's just, to me, politics is you know, at this point, man, like, why is we still taking them folks serious? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, how do you go, whatever, however many years, you know what I'm saying? 20, 30 years, 40 years, and then you're still in the same situation and you still believing in the same thing. No, that's just like somebody been lying to me for all this time, and I still believe in it. Come on now. If somebody lied to you for 40 years, you wouldn't believe them no more. Probably wouldn't believe nothing that came out their mouth. But since it's politics, it's like we tend to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's crazy. The political rabbit hole is a whole thing we could go down. But let's look. It's Black History Month. So
I forgot all about it. It is Black History Month.
Look, since it's Black History Month, one more Black History question at the top of the pod.
Yeah.
What's the biggest internal issue holding Black culture back? Family structure, money habits, masculinity, femininity, confusion, entertainment, obsession, lack of unity. What is it? Could it be political views
that's holding them back?
Yeah.
I believe we can't escape the minds of our ancestors, and I mean the media. You know what I'm saying? Talking about like our grandfathers and great grandfathers. You see what I'm saying? I think what we tend to forget at times is this, that they grew up in slavery. You know what I'm saying? So the things that they taught you and the mindset that they have was that of a slave. Not that they meant no harm or nothing. I don't believe they'll tell you nothing that'll hurt you or nothing like that, but they only know what they know.
Yeah.
A lot of the knowledge was stripped from them, and I'm going to teach you what I want you to know. So if I teach you what I want you to know, it ain't that ain't original. That's more so what I want to do to you. You know what I'm saying? And if it's done by a person who ain't in your favor, it's to tear you down. And I think that knowledge is constantly getting passed down instead of saying, no, hold up, wait a minute. Somewhere down the line, we got to change. It ain't no disrespect to our parents and nothing like that, but they ain't that far to slavery. See, my granddad was born in 44.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King died in 68. That means he was 24 years old when Martin Luther King died. So he experienced a lot of the things that was going on back then. So for him to pass down the knowledge, I got to take it into, okay, life knowledge, okay. You see what I'm saying? But the book things going to change. See what I'm saying? Because a lot of people couldn't read and write back then. So the life knowledge, okay, yeah, you take all that in. But the book knowledge, you got to kind of surface for yourself or search it for yourself, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to change regardless. The closer we get towards the finish line, the more the finish line move. You see what I'm saying? At first, it was like, go to school, graduate, college, get you a good job. See what I'm saying? After that, now college don't really mean nothing. Think about it. We got high school diplomas, I'm pretty sure. Folks don't care about that no more when you get a job.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
That don't even matter.
So the success line going to constantly move.
Yeah.
The closer you and I get to it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a reason for that.
One last one, and this we didn't discuss this. What do you think about Brother Martin Luther King saying, how can we lift ourselves up from our bootstrap and we don't have boots?
I mean, you could take that and, because I don't know exactly what he meant by it, but you could apply it to a lot of different things, especially from back then. You know what I'm saying? It could be applied to, like, we don't have all of the resources we need to have. So we can never be successful. You know, things of that nature. I feel like Martin Luther King was a great guy, depending on which way you're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you had good intentions don't mean you did the right thing. And people got to be able to separate the two, because this the thing, because if we judge and, you know, not talk bad about him, but young Martin Luther King, he was moving around. He wasn't the same dude he was, you know what I'm saying, later.
Yeah.
But this the thing, I look at it like when you when you gonna guide a group of people, if you guide that many people, you need to know what you're talking about. And I think he didn't know what he's talking about till later. He realized it later, and then he said, oh man, I messed up. I've been sending y'all in the wrong direction. No, bro, you supposed to know that anyways. How you guiding millions of people and don't know which direction you guiding them in? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do get the concept. He just wanted better. Yeah. Like I said earlier when we was talking about black people, they look at like your trauma and your pain and they relate to it because they went through so much of it. Whether it's right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it ain't no knock to nobody else, but we need to start worrying about ourselves. We're worried about everybody else. Everybody else ain't coming to save you when things going on, certain police brutalities or whatever go on in the neighborhood of the U.S. I don't see the other people gathering with you and ride with you like that. Why you so quick to ride with them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I that's why I chose one of his later excerpts.
Yeah.
That wasn't an early King mindset about the bootstraps. I do think that it was aimed more at economics. Like you mentioned. Yeah. And resources.
Yeah. But we still don't got that. Think about it. Think about how long that ago that was. We still don't have it. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can't put it up and say, hey, this, and this, that, like it was back then. But real story. Man, I done walked in the bank, man, look at here, trying to get a loan from these folks. You know what I'm saying? Got the credentials. Credit score 725. You know what I'm saying? Made the money. Every credential they looking for, guess what they said? Can't do it. But I know somebody close to me that didn't have a business or none of that. No credentials or nothing. You know what they did? Guided them in the right direction to get it. But we want the same two people. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about. They looked at it a little different than me.
Access.
Put it like that.
You're talking about access.
Yeah,
to the
access.
Resources.
So, yeah, it's like...
lack of access.
Well, when you got all the right credentials, they supposed to just be able to, you know, legally give you what you need, right? Yeah. If you got the right credentials. But if you got all the right credentials and they still deny you, what's that? See what I'm saying?
That's classism, I think. Do you think that's racism?
Well, I think it is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I think it. I ain't gonna say class. If it was classism, it'd be about how much money was made. Mm-hmm, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the duration. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, well, you only made 50,000, and this one over here ain't make a dime. Yeah. Not the, but you know, you talking about motherfucker up over here for real. You know what I'm saying? Type like that. So it's a big difference. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But the person that ain't did nothing, ain't made nothing, I'm still gonna make sure you get what you need to get. That ain't classism. You see what I'm saying?
Do you think that racism is still a huge issue
in this country.
Yeah, in this country, particularly.
Not as bad as it was back when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? It's more opportunities these days, more different outlets that you can make money off. But this the thing, like just because we open up new outlets don't mean that the inner core, the hardcore racism is gonna stop. This country was built off that. Everything they told us was a lie. From the book, think about it, because they had one of the questions on an exam to pass to get to the next grade could be who discovered America? And then if you don't say Christopher Columbus, that means you failed the test. But if you say Christopher Columbus, you passed. But that was a lie. So we gave you the lies. We taught you the lies. And you got to say the lies in order to get past. Eventually, you're going to believe them. See what I'm saying? Unless you go search for self-knowledge. But if I keep going this route, I just go by the books, whatever the books say. You know what I'm saying? A better question would be, what was the purpose of lying anyway? See what I'm saying? That's just like me. We coming over here, we doing something, I'm taking credit for what you doing. Where's the dignity in that? Yeah. What kind of man could you be today? I can't accept that. That ain't me for real. You know what I'm saying? Them folks was already here. But that's another story because you could go on and on for days talking about who was here first and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think it's enough knowledge out there right now to know who was on the planet first. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So if you believe that they didn't circumnavigate the earth, then something wrong with you.
Something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you.
How could they not? You talking about millions of years? They found bones millions of years old, millions. Yeah. After all that time, you ain't thinking nobody said, you know what, man, see what's over here on the other side. No, because they did it too. That's why they here too. They here, you know what I'm saying? But that's just an example, you know what I'm saying? How you could be fed lies and then it could catch up to the point where like, if I don't tell this lie, then I ain't gonna get further in life. So I got to tell a lie. And then you fast forward now, we comfortable with the lies now. That's what we want to do. Don't nobody want to hear the truth no more.
Speaking on that, do you think that everybody knows when they're being lied to?
I wouldn't say that. No, you wouldn't know. Like, ain't nobody got that great of an intuition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, after so long of being around this individual, you'll know if they lying or not. Yeah. It's called picking up on their behavior. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But not right off the bat.
So, okay, I want to go into my another section of questions. You said that women don't act like men as far as she doesn't pick up and leave the kids. Why do you think fathers run off? What would be a solution to that?
I believe that fathers usually run off. It's a variety of reasons. You know, there ain't no specific thing. But most of the time, a lot of them didn't have no fathers in their lives. So they feel like it's not needed. You know what I'm saying? But it's a catch-22 to that too. It's like another side to that because you got us. We grew up in that era and we know how it feels to not have a father. So a lot more of our age is in our kids' lives. Like when I wrote the stats and I was talking about these kids ain't gonna never know what it's like to eat a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Eat a mayonnaise, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even if it's potted meat, different, they'll never know that because a lot of our age group grew up and didn't see our father. So we said, no, we got to switch that up. We're going to be in our life. But then it's like, it's another side to that because now you got a problem. So back to the question. This the thing. When we talking about fathers running off or whatever, we talking about mostly ancestors. Like, we learned better. We like, no, we can't do that to our kids unless this woman is a problem. See, a lot of times back then they weren't addressing the woman as a problem, but it clear as they see that a lot of women is a problem. You know what I'm saying? And the man mental ain't that high to deal with that kind of stuff, especially not no young man. See, an older man, he more relaxed in life, but a young man, oh man, you crazy, I'm out of here. Who you thought that, you know what I'm saying? Why would I sit up here and put up with all this from you? You know what I'm saying? Especially if I got some options. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Young man, he moving around, he ain't thinking about that. She ready for a family. You know what I'm saying? That's why she looking at him like he a bad guy. But he doing what he doing in nature. You see what I'm saying?
So
it wasn't because a lot of people look at that like a bad thing. Like, okay, for instance, why do men run off and leave kids? They do it in nature.
What you mean?
I ain't never seen the Papa Bear with the cubs. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's wrong? I mean, at the end, and I'm not advocating for it. Please don't take it that way. But at the end of the day, I got to tell the truth. The man is finna go get it. You know what I'm saying? That's his whole nature is to be a hunter. Go get the money or whatever he got to do to make sure his kids and family straight. You know what I'm saying? But I could have said this too, because like I said, it's two sides to that. Because it's a lot of women that leave their families nowadays. Some men would never do. And when I say families, I mean, you know what I'm saying, probably married or on the verge of been with your 5-6 year old. Men ain't just up and leaving their kids. Hey, I'm out of here. It don't work that way with a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the man, the young man, when he meet her in, like I was just saying, you ain't operating by the rules, I'm gone. He ain't thinking about the kid. He a man. Nature is telling him, man, I got to go out here and go get me some. I can't stay here steady with this. She arguing every time I come through the door. Sound like Charlie Brown teacher. So at the end of the day, no, I got to get out here and go get it. You know what I'm saying? So the older man, like I said, once he married, children, he ain't too quick to leave his family. See what I'm saying? But the woman will. Woman think about herself. The man think about everybody. It's in your nature. See, like when you first came into your situation, you knew one thing. I got to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? A woman going to a situation, I wonder how you going to take care of me. If I got kids, how you going to take care of me and my kids? See what I'm saying? She don't go into a situation worried about how can she take care of him. It's irrelevant. How can he take care of me? You see what I'm saying? And that's the difference in a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because they whole process is set up on being provided for, just like our whole process is set up on being a provider. It's the same thing. That's why we do it with no problem.
But can't she also to be the devil's advocate?
Yeah, whatever.
Can't she also come to the relationship like they're supposed to be natural nurturers, and they're supposed to help you. They're supposed to help you build too.
Yeah.
So ain't she supposed to come on that type of time too? Like, how can I help him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's supposed to. If a woman not doing that, then she's not a real woman.
Well, but you just sounded like.
Do you know how?
It sounded like she was just me straight me time, and
that's how. I'm just talking about. We talking about average women, right?
Yeah.
The nurturing side of it is natural. See, you don't have to teach her how to be a nurturer now. If you think I'm lying, watch her with her son.
They come with it.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, watch how she treat us.
Yeah, okay.
Then you'll know, oh, okay, you got it in you. Yeah, you were there playing me. Yeah. Real talk. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want to do that to the man because you trained not to. See, the modern woman was trained by women who were bitter because they wasn't able to keep the family state together. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For whatever reasons, whether the man went on off or you went on off, don't really even matter. When you raised a child, you raised her up to think what the man's supposed to be doing for you instead of what you're supposed to be doing for the man. See what I'm saying? That's why when it comes to the men, it's it's about me. You see what I'm saying? But that was the wrong way to teach the kids because now they get older, now they running crazy. Now the man gonna look at it like this. What's the purpose of being over here? See what I'm saying? She talking reckless to me, combative. You know, it's argumentative. I can't say nothing, can't lead her, can't nothing. Man, I might as well going on over here. What's the difference? See what I'm saying? Because your mind was destroyed when you was a child. And I know a lot of won't want to admit that your mother the one put you in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the government. You know what I'm saying? You think about how the government played the women, bro. Like, no disrespect to women, but they turned their backs on us, right? And I know they don't want to admit that or whatever, because they're going to blame the men, however they want to blame. But this the thing. Anytime somebody say, hey, look, hey, I'm going to pay your rent, I'm going to feed you, take care of you pretty much. Mm-hmm. But the only thing you got to do is you got to get rid of the man. They went for that. Yeah. The women sold us out for money. You mean to tell me money was more important than keeping your family together? You see what I'm saying? You can't line up 2,000 niggas and they gonna say this. Hey man, how much your rent? $1,000? I'm gonna give you $1,000 and give you some food stamps, but I need you to leave your family. No. And the men gonna say, yeah. No. It ain't gonna go like that. They gonna look at you, man, is you crazy? Nigga, I figure I had to get another 1,000 in the streets. Yeah. You out your mind, you think I'm gonna leave my family for that? But they done it to us. And it ain't no disrespect to them, it's just how it went. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know, like, you cut the head off that snake, he dead. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with the family. You cut the head off of them, bro, it's over with. The whole family died out. That's why everybody running reckless now. Ain't no structure. They needed the fathers. And you could see it in their behavior. Male or female. You know what I'm saying? they needed their fathers and they didn't have them. For whatever reason. Like I said, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't have that. Now we grown up. You got the little boys wearing purses like y'all was talking about on the show. They sassy, this and that. All that, like think about men wearing man purses. Bro, we not doing none of that. I'm from the school of the hard knocks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't moving around like that. Straight up.
So actually, man, my wife and I had just uploaded something on another social media platform, and it was saying, she was asking me a question about why do I think that men get physical with women because of any of a woman's negative attributes,
right?
And my cousin both basically said, and I'm paraphrasing, said that if a man put his hands on a woman, then he'll put his hands on another woman as well. Do you believe that? Do you believe that men can change? From being,
of course.
Or do you believe that he put his hands on this woman, but that he's with another woman and he's grown maybe?
Yeah, you can always change. Do I feel like a woman should stick around and wait for you to change? Hell no.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, because it can get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But as far as change, it's always room for change. Okay. It's an understanding of the mind. Now, how do you change? I believe the woman. Everything goes through the woman. See what I'm saying? She make you change. You know? I'm from the era I remember when women was women. I hate that, a lot of the young people won't never get a chance to experience that, but I remember. See, we stronger physically, but mentally they got us by a landslide. You know what I'm saying? That's why we come together and make one. You know what I'm saying? I need that extra leg over here because I'm weak on my left side or my right side. Either way, I need that extra leg. But it takes a real woman to do that, though. You know what I'm saying?
They normally have better emotional intelligence early on.
Yeah.
Than men. Normally,
Yeah, if it wasn't so much, I put it like this, if it wasn't so much back and forth. See, that's what's killing us right now. The back and forth. Men mad at women and women mad at men. And you can't tell me and I can't tell. If we quit all that and just say, you know what? Let's go back to you play your role, I play my role. It'll be a lot more successful relationships. But see, you got people on the team, you want to be LeBron and then you want to be Kyrie too. You can't be both of them. You only could be one. You got to play your position. And a lot of people don't know their position these days. And it comes from that, like not being taught. And most of them going to learn because they grew up and watched. Oh, my mama teach my father, she treat my father like this. This is how this supposed to go. But if you grow up with the niggas ain't this, niggas ain't that, niggas ain't. When you get 20, man, niggas ain't that. Lord forbid if the first dude you ever run into, he break your heart. That's validation to you. Now we can't even convince you that it's a good man out here. You running reckless.
Now she goes and buys a dog.
Yeah. See, that's the later in life form. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna get off into that, but yeah.
So you said. Now I'm gonna hold you to it. I want you to explain to the audience.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, make sure you subscribe to Tristan Ross's channel. Game Gonna Be the Game. The link will be in the description. He speaks very plainly, as you can see, and he's very consistent. Okay, so let me get back to this question. It was a very good one that you said. You said women loves a man that cheats. What do you mean exactly? What do you mean exactly about women love cheaters or love traits that often come with cheaters? What are you saying?
I mean, overall, women love the guy that's adventurous, man. You know what I'm saying? The guy more fun, I guess. Bad guys, whatever you want to call them. But they need some excitement. And this guy going to give her the excitement she's looking for. Because he's not solely worried about her. And women love competition. You know what I'm saying? No woman wants a man that another woman, you know what I'm saying, don't want or whatever. So this the thing. She see all these women chasing him. She want to know. Man, what he got they all crazy about like that? I got to go get me some too. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, because I never called no names or nothing like that, but I got some cold niggas. When I say some cold niggas, I got some cold niggas in my family, boy. Both sides. My uncle Don Juan, I know you probably don't know that, but Don Juan, my uncle on my mama's side, you know what I'm saying? And I think he was the biggest at doing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you learn a lot growing up. You know what I'm saying?
You mean Bishop Don?
Yeah,
Magic
Bishop
Wand?
Don Magic Wand. Yeah.
Bishop Don Magic Wand.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And so,
but yeah, even though I got some cold partners, you know, you learn the game, cause you know what I'm saying. If you the type you sitting around, you know what I'm saying, you more so trying to be the good guy. You look around and you see like, oh, I ain't getting a lot of good results, but they is. See, they moving around, you know what I'm saying? You stuck here trying to please this one woman instead of saying, you know what, man, I'm out of here. And then she would have respected you more. I didn't even hear women say, you too good to me. What that mean? I told this young buck one time, bro, he came to me, and it's the thing, because I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, lace him up on game, and it's ironic that it happened a month later. So this the problem right here. He came to me and he was like, pretty much that his old lady was telling him like that she needed some space and she just needed some time to herself and things of that nature. And I told him, I said, you want to know the truth or you want me to just tell you something? You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, I want to tell me the truth. I was like, she cheating. Yeah, she got another nigga, bro. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I hate to tell you, be so blunt and honest with you, but yeah. He told him, no, you don't know her like that, man. No, this ain't her, man. I'm telling you. I wish you knew her. She ain't that type of person. I said, bro, she cheat. He argued with me up and down. I left it alone. That's your business. Yeah, a month later, he caught her with him. Tried to tell you. See what I'm saying? You just got to pay attention. One thing about it, this is what niggas got to understand about women, bro. I try to tell you, because no woman is going to leave her man praying that the next man is going to love her like this nigga loving her. Now, I can see if you over there whooping, jumping on her, she leave, yeah, she need to get out that jam. But if you a good guy, she just up and said, I need some time. Bro, little JoJo popping her right now, bro. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? And he knocking her down good because she debating whether leaving you and everything, knowing you love her. Women don't move like that. They not finna leave you knowing you love her and you gonna take care of her, praying to God that the next man gonna get to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work that way. See, my uncle told me a long time ago, women was like monkeys swinging on trees. See, a monkey, when he's swinging, he grabbing one branch and one branch and one. When he grab that branch in front of him, he ain't gonna let go of the one in back of him until he got a firm grip on the one in front of him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's when he let that one go. And he swing to the next one. The only way he gonna let this one go, when he got a firm grip on that one. Same way women move in relationships. She ain't left you not knowing you care for her. You know what I'm saying? Over here. I think he gonna do it.
So you don't think that the average women go on a to take time to heal?
Yeah, I mean, you can take time to heal.
Yeah.
You ain't taking it away from your man.
The branches?
Yeah, no, you can heal over there in the next room.
Okay.
You ain't taking it away from your man. See, one thing about it, a woman, they kind of look territorial too. See, that's the thing. She know you can move around. She ain't playing them games with you, bro. I done seen it on his highest level. Can't nobody tell me no different, bro. Like, women love the guys that they got to chase after her. They say, oh, I want a good guy. Yeah, I hear you. The moment you get him, he's not good enough. The same thing I was telling the young buck. Yeah, you too good to her. She told you that. You feel me? I done heard women say this, multiple women. Are you too good to me? What the hell? You know, in the learning process, you like, hold on, wait a minute. I thought that's what we were supposed to be trying to do. You know what I'm saying? A good person. No, they ain't looking for that, kid.
So, Tristan, if cheating happens, what should the consequences be every time? Should it just be leave? Should it be counseling? Should it be separation? Should it be an accountability plan?
It's what cheating. Who we talking about? Who cheating? A woman or a man?
Either.
Okay.
Let's go with the woman first. Let's go with the woman first. Advocate leaving for just my,
yeah.
You know.
That's what I'm saying. First time, you might talk it over, whatever, this and that, woo. If I catch you again, cause that means this is what you want to do. I got to cut you off. You see what I'm saying? See, I value myself too much. I don't care what the next person think about me. See, one thing I learned about life is we all human, bro. We are blood red. If you cut me or cut you, it's red, bro. You ain't no better than me. I don't give a care. I don't care how you look, none of that. How well you play ball, what you was good at growing up, nothing. You ain't no better than me.
Right.
That's male or female.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I deserve the same respect you want. And if you think you gonna run over me, you got another thing coming. Been there, done that. My younger years, yeah, I'm straight sucker mode. I don't know, man. I ain't got time for that. No, it's over with. Like I said, I love you. You learn to love yourself. That's why I tell people, anytime you getting constantly mistreated, cause you got to start loving you. You can't be worried about the next person changing and none of that. The value is within you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
yeah.
a fact.
Let them do what they want to do. But back to the question, like, yeah, if she cheated, maybe I give her once. Second time, I'd probably be gone, ain't gonna lie. But at the stage now I am, you know what I'm saying? Back then, I probably would have put up with a little more. But this the thing. On a man, it's like, you need to be worried about how he treating you first. You know what I'm saying? Is this a good man? How well he is financially? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do he take care of his family? Is he a family man? You know, all that, because you got to take into consideration that he providing the world for you. See what I'm saying? That the next man might not be able to provide. So this would have happened. You don't want to leave this man and he providing a great world for you because he cheated and then go get with Lil John John and he cheating too. But Lil John John ain't got nothing. No, Lil John John ain't doing nothing but moving around. That's all he doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all he doing. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you done lost your lifestyle for the same type of thing, because the average man you run across gonna cheat. And I know women don't want to accept that, but that's just the way it is. God gave us this for a reason. And we can look at it as cheating or not cheating. It really don't matter. Because I look at it like it's nature. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even necessarily believe that just the average man is going to cheat. I don't like. Well, what do you mean average? Like, what is the numbers? Like, what do you mean, like 60 to 70% of men?
I say about 95, 98% of the men gonna cheat.
So what about the 2% or the 5% of men? What are they? Are they not desirable? Do the women not?
Well, it's a variety of reasons. Not desirable. They don't have a lot of options. They got low self-esteem. They ain't confident in themselves. It's a bunch of different reasons. You know what I'm saying? But peep game though. You know what I'm saying? Let them go up that ladder financially. Options start widening it up. See, when the options widening up,
okay, but what I'm
now
saying,
the real man coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so men with options,
they're gonna exercise them.
Okay,
I have yet to see one that haven't.
What do you
Picture
mean?
this: if right now, if you got 20 women walk up in here butt naked right now, wife or no wife at the house, I'm sorry, somebody finna get knocked down. The wise man don't put himself in that situation. He said, some chicks finna come over, my nigga. All right, bro, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I gotta go and slide home. Young man ain't doing that. What? You for real? Oh, yeah. Yeah, could you picture 15 Alicia Keys in this mouth?
I'm saying, like, do you believe that any man possess the, you know what I'm saying, the ability to, you know what I'm saying, resist that level of temptation? Maybe?
No.
Okay.
It's not in his nature.
Yeah.
See, it's in a woman's nature. You can line up 20, whoever they think, LL Cool J's or Morris Chestnut. You can line them all 20. They're not going to sleep with all 20. Any woman with morals and principles is not going to say, all y'all can run through me tonight. But that man is trying his best to take all of them. You feel me? That's the difference in men and women. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, like, this ain't nothing like, it's like I grew up and just wanted to be this. You know what I'm saying? This is in a male's instincts. Like, God, dog, these men, what the, you feel me? Yeah, that's just what it is. That's why when we see women.
But I do feel like that there are some men with emotional intelligence and sexual discipline, and who are actually maybe and they have motion and options. Mm-hmm. And they also maybe in a wonderful loving relationship with no infidelity with their significant other. I gotta say that those guys exist.
Yeah, he gonna get used.
Used?
Yeah. He gonna get.
I just said he's got options.
Huh? Like he got options, but at the end of the day, he's not the man that's moved. It's lame niggas with money too.
Them know, like I'm saying, like
no, the other nigga gonna always be him.
So it can't be a good, like him can't be a good guy.
Later in life, yeah, you ain't gonna catch him at 21 like that. Okay. From 20 to about 35, he ain't thinking about none of that. You feel me?
Okay.
He moving around. I mean, all right, yeah, whatever. That's how we moving. I'm just being honest with you. You know me. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't become him without the era that you're talking about of the man's life.
Become who? Become the man?
Yeah, you can't even. Yeah. You talking about maybe like sowing raw oats. You know
but ain't necessarily sowing raw oats. It's just in your nature.
Yeah.
You love women. See, she got to get pregnant for 9 months too. You ain't going crazy 7 months in. 7 months in, you might get a little pregnant here and there. You know what I'm saying? Pregnant thing here and there, but you ain't going that crazy. I mean, your baby in her, man. What you supposed to do then? For the months. I'm just being honest, cuz, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, they can say, oh, no, it ain't supposed to. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm just telling you nature, cuz nature is telling us that this is what we doing. It's nature, bro. It's more women on the planet than men, right?
Yeah.
So why is that? Have anybody ever been able to come up with that explanation? Besides God saying, hey, putting a few out here for you, few for you, few for you.
And look, this is another crazy fact that I heard, that the majority of women are having all the children by the minority of men.
Facts.
Facts. The reason that guys have 3-4 children, mothers, baby mamas, like she's not going to go choose this guy, the guy that you're talking about, like just the regular, normal, lame guy. She's going to go choose the guy that already got 2 baby mamas.
For real. That's who she wants.
And so they say that the majority of women are having children by a minority of men. Mm-hmm. They saying it. A lot of men don't have children out of wedlock.
They don't.
That sounds crazy. See, it's a small majority of men. It's a small sect of men. Mm-hmm. Jody them with the good meat. outside wilding out doing his thing. Jody them got all the baby mamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why it is. Cause you're right. No, you're 100% correct. Because it's more mothers than fathers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And that sound crazy.
But
like Jody is the father to 4 women's children.
Yeah, to 4 women's children.
And so I just said 4 women's children, which means there are more women's mothers than fathers.
Exactly.
Jody got 4 baby mamas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like that. So whose problem is that? The males or the females? That's the female problem.
That's a heavy one. Whose problem is that? Why is that the female problem?
Because I got eyes, right?
We all choosing the same guy.
No, yeah, watch it. I got eyes and common sense, right?
Right.
If I see I'm finna deal with this man, and he got 3 other kids over here, borderline ain't taking care of nobody, what make me think he gonna come in and take care of mine?
But he good looking and tall with the abs, with the dreads.
That's what they worried about. Quit worried about looks. See, if they quit worried about looks, and don't get me wrong, I understand why women
aesthetics.
It's kind of a trained thing for women to worry about looks, because this the thing. Like my mama told me a long time ago, man, a woman is to be seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying? That's why back then it wasn't really women preachers and different things of that nature. It's because you go off the visual. You know what I'm saying? The same way the male gonna go off how good you look. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going off everything else you got going on. He could care less about that when he meets you. And that's why a lot of them women be failing that. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh, I'm going on off, get my career together. And then you wind up 40 with nobody. Because we don't go dating women based on how much money they bring in.
Listen, 40 with nobody happened to our generation, and I watched our generation start. They started like either they went extreme with the single, or they locked in with somebody.
Yeah. Well, most of them, most of them will tell you this. This is what most of them do. They got to have a man to themselves, right? Most of them like they selfish. They want their own man. Will play them games all these years. And then wind up the side chick to somebody's husband for the rest of their life. Same thing. See, a lot
of women themselves.
Yeah, a lot of women. It's a lot of side. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna put people business out there, but there's a lot of side chicks out here to people that's married, bro. I seen it when I was younger, growing up. Now it's gonna continue to be that way because there's more women than it is men. And after so long, see, a woman could talk that guy. After so long, life start kicking in. Biology. See, the thing start, man, I don't want to be the rest of my life. Come on, man. Y'all done did all the trips I traveled everywhere. But now I got to come home and sit up in here by myself. Yeah, life gonna kick in. Somebody to grow old with. You know what I'm saying?
Man, she finna tell on you.
Well, whether they tell, and I don't think she gonna tell because
your marriage finna go down. So you see.
Well, see, go back to what
I'm thinking about the male now. It could work for him for so long.
Yeah, but she ain't either way.
Don't be one of them.
Yeah, either way it goes, it's gonna be the same thing. I don't think she really gonna tell that much because I think women
said that she came home and one of her first, I did all the trips. I got all the design. I did all the shopping. I wanted, he's a wonderful man. But I desire companionship. I'm getting older. 40's here.
Yeah, that don't mean you're gonna get it because you desire it. You got to play your part now. You wasted them years. The years you had, the good years, you could have been trying to find you somebody good and stick it out with them. Because I guarantee you, everybody that's that age, I guarantee they got probably 30 niggas, 40 good niggas in their inbox. He too lame, though. They don't want him. They want, like I said earlier, they want the bad guy. See, that's why little John, that's why he got 4 baby mamas.
Well, see, I don't see it as so much as the bad guy. They want the most desirable guy.
Well, the bad guys are the most desirable.
Yeah, but he don't necessarily have to be a bad guy.
He don't. But guess what? The most desirable guy that's not a bad guy, most of the time, he still got good intentions, a good heart. So when he go in, he had kids, he ain't too tough leaving the kids. See, earlier when we were talking about men leaving the kids, we talking about John now. Little Johnny, they don't care.
Yeah,
they're not even wise enough to care. All they know is I'm a man, she tripping, I'm out of here. You feel me? They leaving, they don't even care. That's why I was telling you about men. Oh, think about it, man. We talking about women and men. Think about a woman to tell you. That's why I was saying about her telling on you. No, she ain't gonna tell on you because at the end of the day, she gonna look at it like this. If I tell, guess what? That man ain't leaving his family, no way. I shot myself in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't finna leave his family. Women used to say it all the time. They tell each other, girl, why you over there messing with that married man? You know he ain't finna leave his family. They tell each other that. See what I'm saying? That's why I was saying, men, after so long, a man ain't finna leave his family, especially not married. It's hard. He done dedicated himself now. He into billing. You see what I'm saying? But a woman will leave a marriage in a split second. She don't care nothing about that. 80% probably of the divorce is probably initiated by women.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
because see, this is the thing. It ain't no... When it gets to a certain level,
I'm still trying to understand why are you saying this. Like, no, that is a fact though. That about 70%, 60-something% of marriages end in divorce because the woman initiated it.
Yeah,
or felt the way about the situation.
Yeah, because women ain't going in with the intentions of being with a guy. The rest, most women that's married right now, they married to a nigga that they don't even want to be with.
So, are you saying that and we do know that women love security.
Right.
So I got to bring this word in.
Mm-hmm.
And so are you saying that security overrides who I am or have true happiness? Or like because he get into a bag or because this is a beneficial situation for me?
Yeah. Financial security, yeah. We could agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. Financial security override a lot. I just told you how they turned on us for somebody to pay their rent. Yeah, financial security is everything.
So now you saying this man gonna pay my rent and he here with the meat, with the good meat.
What?
Well,
come on, man.
Well, it don't even matter.
It don't matter. It's like this. How many black women how many black women do you know that's willing to still build? I'm willing to meet a man. He might not got a lot going on. Me and him can get together. We can work together and build together. You very seldom hear him say that. When I come in, I want that man to be established already. You see what I'm saying? But what do that create? See, now you're going back into them dudes I was talking about. Okay. If I go out here and I make myself rich, what's so special about the woman I just met that's gonna make me dedicate my whole life to her? What's so special? Because she look good?
Yeah, no.
See, I ain't even got time to be getting the norm right now.
Hold on. This is what I think. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
You good.
I do think that, and this is going to be great going to our next question, but I think that there are women who want to, and for the guy that she want, she will help him build.
Yeah, now, well, that's any woman. We'll see with the guy that they want. Now, hold on now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you talking about the guy that they want.
The guy that they want, that she will help him build.
The guy that they want, they don't require too much of nothing.
They don't require much.
He could be a bum. He could be a whatever. She don't even care. 2 years later. See that guy that ain't got, the guy that they want, whoever they describe, the 6'4", cut up nigga, ripped to death, all him. I think we saw that week. Did you see the video with Floyd Mayweather and Anthony Joshua? How them women was acting over Anthony Joshua? Yeah, it's a big difference because he the one that they looking for. He the nigga. He's 6'5", 6'6", ripped to death, nice looking guy.
He had some abs like right here.
Yeah, he got coming from everywhere.
They said, what's these muscles? I seen the women say that.
He the one that they want. But when they had him standing side by side, the chicks was just mesmerized when they walked up and saw him. You see what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather standing next to you, billionaire nigga. See the difference? Oh my God. This is who I've been looking for. You see what I'm saying? They want him, whether he got the money or not. See, Mayweather, maybe he ain't, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? The money gonna make you, oh, hell, I don't give a damn what he look like. Hell yeah, I'm over here. He got the money. But my man, he ain't gotta have nothing. He could be working at Walmart. Everybody knocked down. It's just what they want. Like I said, I know some cold niggas, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yes, sir, boy. I ain't lying to you.
See, and praise God, I do as well. And so that's why it still be hard for me sometimes to think of like the guy who has to do it the other way.
Yeah.
The guy that has to attract the lady the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Opposed to both ways at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't care what I look like, you know, they like me.
Yeah.
But now the guy that don't know this feeling or don't got this confidence about himself.
Right.
Because now at some point I think we're talking about self-esteem issues too.
Yeah, well, I think
You
we
know what
all.
I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we like I said earlier, cause we ain't that far away from slavery, bro. You know what I'm saying? This 2025. 26.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't that far away from
self-esteem low.
Yeah, so your self-esteem gonna be according to.
It's 26 Black History Month.
Yeah. My bad, but this the thing, like it's your self-esteem comes from within you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us got self-esteem issues because we wasn't told that we was loved enough growing up. See, we grew up split. You know what I'm saying? Mama solely raising the kids. Shout out to the women. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because they didn't turn their backs on their babies. I mean, and they didn't do it then, and I don't see them too much doing it now. That's what I was talking about on the status. Like women just don't turn their back on their kids like that. Men do. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, you ain't gonna see a bunch of men raising the kids. Bunch of dead and the woman going on off. You ain't gonna see that statistic now. Probably never. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, few sprinkle here and there.
She
but
can't
overall,
lead the kids.
How come she can't? She could be a deadbeat just like the father. Drop these bitches off somebody's grandma's stay. I don't care. That's what the father did. Why she can't be that? No, she don't have the heart to do that. She's Mother Earth. That's why she don't have the heart to do it. Because at the end of the day, she created that. You know what I'm saying? This baby can't do nothing without her. Can't even get older. These days, they got the Similac and different things of that nature, but ain't nothing like the breast milk. I got to make sure my child gets to the next stage of life. See what I'm saying? The only way they could get from one stage to another is the mother. You see what I'm saying? She carried her for 9 months. She understand all these things. You feel me? So she ain't gonna turn her back too quick on her child. So just like the man ain't gonna turn his back too quick on his family.
I agree. I mean, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
just, you know what I'm saying?
No, we just talking.
You know what I'm saying? Because you saying that a woman can do that, but normally, I haven't said. I mean, there are anomalies, and especially with the, you know what I'm saying, the other era that we came out of not too long ago, 2 decades ago. You know what I'm saying, with the super heavy drug era with the crack and everything like that. You know, we seen it in that era, but I mean, like this, like whether she was a good mom or not, she ain't letting that baby get too far out of her reach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so that's why I said salute the women. I'm glad they don't think like men, because if they did, we'd sure enough be in trouble. This world would be in turmoil. Man, we'd be running reckless around here. But nobody know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Tristan, I got to get to this question.
Yeah,
for men, I have to. Should broke men be allowed to date? And first of all, can we try to define what broke means so we can have common ground with me and you and the audience, so we can all have common ground and understand what broke means? Yeah. Okay.
Broke means like basically like, I guess, working a regular job or whatever, but it ain't. I mean it that way, but. Whatever you tied up in bills or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You a struggling man on the come up, you know what I'm saying?
Can we go with a number, a 40 or under, or 30 and under? What are you saying?
Well, everybody 40 and under broke, just being honest with you, you know?
Everybody, okay. Yeah, so 40 and under.
40 and under, you know what I'm saying? This day and age. I ain't gonna say, yeah, because 10, 15 years ago,
40 was all right 10 years ago. Yeah.
But now, so somewhere like that. That means I'm working a job, but I'm trying. But I got car notes, I got cribs, I got things that I'm paying for, but I just ain't really got the extra money to be splurging.
Yeah.
Because all men gonna date regardless of what. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Broke or not broke. Lil John them ain't got a job. So either way it go, depending on what kind of dates we talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe broke men should be allowed to date. And the reason I say that is because a lot of women feel like if you ain't making no money, you shouldn't be trying to date this and that. That's just like me telling the chick, like, okay, well, I'm in the 400 range. You work at McDonald's. I can't date you. You beneath me. A man would never look at a woman like she beneath him based on her finances. but a woman will. See, if a woman making $200,000-$300,000 a year, she can't date no nigga making $50,000. No, that's beneath her. Hell no. What I want you for? That's how she think. A man would never do that.
And you talking about the average woman, not the the minority of women that might do.
Yeah, I'm talking about the majority.
The majority,
yeah. Not the few, because you got
few,
some.
yeah.
You always got that few.
I just gotta.
Well, because this the thing. I get it, because you got to specify these days. But this the thing. Like, average woman don't think like real women. So when we talk, we got to talk majority. Mm-hmm. See, a real woman, you ain't got to explain that to her. She good.
Thank you.
I don't care nothing about what you make.
Yeah.
I made a life for myself. Mm-hmm. I'm here to build with you, help you build. Whatever your vision is, I'm here to help you achieve that, because I love you. See, I understand my place in life, but you don't got to tell her that. See, if you got to tell a woman her place, that means she's lost. That means how you don't even know your place. Somewhere down the line, somebody who ever raised you, they failed. Hate to say it that way, but they failed because you don't even know your place in life. You feel what I'm saying? So a real woman, she gonna know her place. She gonna know I need to respect my man, cherish my man. Just because I make more money than him, I can't talk to him any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? This still is the leader of this family.
That's a wonderful woman.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a wonderful woman.
Yeah, the best woman on the planet. See, this the woman, this the flex.
But you weren't even talking about really women.
No, I was
when
just talking
you were saying the majority, ladies,
exactly.
Females.
They carry the traits.
Got to say.
Yeah, you got to say that. See, a woman,
because I don't want to offend
probably
women.
Man, this the thing, because I try to explain it to people. A woman, probably the most powerful thing on this planet. Yeah, probably the most powerful thing on this.
Well, do you want to try to explain?
She control things.
Do you want to try to explain a woman is the most powerful thing?
Yeah, well, this the thing. She control things like what's the cartoon Professor X. With our mind.
Yeah. X-Men.
See, we physically, that's why I say physical, we'll tell you, but then she could, if she a real woman, she know how to make that man calm down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, a lot of women don't understand anything. No, ain't no this and that. Yes, it is.
They're calming and persuasive.
Yeah, femininity is like kryptonite to the man. But they don't understand that. They want to go back and forth with the man. See, that's right up his alley. Anytime we arguing and battling, want to argue, that's right up my alley. I don't care nothing about that. If you think I'm playing, let another man come in here and do the same thing and see how we tear this up. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo. So the way to get to me is femininity. You got to be feminine. You got to bring the softer side to me in order to calm me down, make me get in compliance. Yeah. But a lot of women don't understand that that's kryptonite to a man, so they go straight for the male traits. I want to argue, I want to fight, I want to this and that, talk crazy, talk loud, obnoxious, like they a man. When the whole time, all you got to do is be peaceful. You got me then. Average man, guess what? Peaceful. Then you got him. What you want him to do? Because I done wrote a thing before and told people like, women really run the relationships, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the people, oh no, they don't. That's your ego talking. Because most of the time, laid back man could have been with his woman for years. She pitch her idea at him. Guess what? He might, if he don't go with it right away, he gonna sit back, analyze, and think about it. If he analyze and think that that's a good idea, guess what he gonna do? Go with it. That means she behind all that. And the reason he gonna go with, my woman brought this to me in all sincerity. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know how what they call it. I ain't no farmer, but when they break the animals, you got to know how to break the man. But you can't break him going in and trying to be him, so to say. You know what I'm saying? We not looking for us to be in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no male and no female body to be dating. I'm looking for the softer side of life. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking for that person. Because this the thing. You ain't going to accept me walking around with no skirt on, is you?
Okay. I'm
so
sorry.
For a woman.
No.
Would she accept me walking around with a skirt, heels, and lipstick on? Well, I don't want nobody talking crazy and doing none of that other stuff either, acting like no man.
And so that's my next segue. That's
go ahead,
I was trying to stop you. I got to, because that's a wonderful segue right there. The masculine woman question. What specific behaviors make a woman masculine in your eyes? And why do you think men respond the way that they do?
Well, it was kind of like what we were just going over, kind of.
Yeah.
But see, because this is the thing, like, a masculine woman, she combative, she argumentative, she want to control things, want to be heard, want her opinion to be heard, and this and that, loud, talking crazy, running around, acting like a man. When, like I said, the only way to get to a man really is the femininity. But this the thing. That's a woman like you was just describing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing I was just saying. But the thing about it is, because what we were going with this, like on
No. I was asking,
what do I feel like a masculine woman is, right?
Yeah. The some of the traits, and you just named some.
Yeah.
But I was asking, what specific behaviors make a woman masculine in your eyes? And the second part of that question, because you already answered the first part of it, was why do you think men respond in a negative way like they do to masculine women?
Because we masculine ourselves. If, like I said earlier, if a man come in here, he already masculine. So if he get to talking to me crazy, we finna tear the room up.
We can talk crazy together.
Yeah, we finna tear the room up eventually, right?
Yeah.
If it go to that point,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's me and a man. I don't plan on tearing the room up with no woman. Why are you in here doing none of that? I don't even believe in a woman arguing with no man.
Being hostile.
Don't even be in no man face. Because one thing about it, he get angry enough and he slap you. Now you put me in a situation when you could have just shut up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why you put me in a situation like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day that I don't have to be in. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell my woman in the door, you ain't got no business talking to no man crazy in no man face. Because if he do something to you, then I'm in a situation.
See what I'm saying?
I don't believe in men.
Now you done jeopardize me.
Yeah, I only believe in women doing all that with no man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, act like a lady. Whatever happened to that? Act like a woman. Yeah, see, you could, like I said, the real woman only understand that though. You can control things without being physical.
That's a sexist statement now. Act like a woman.
Yeah, well, you need to. You need to act like a woman.
Yeah,
don't act like me. You acting like me. Why you want to be me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm looking for out here on the dating scene. I'm looking for a woman who acts just like a man. That's what I'm on the dating scene for. No, that ain't what no man out here doing or thinking. He in here, think about what you want, a gangster chick? Talking crazy with you?
Now, you bring up the dating scene because we were just talking about masculine women. And I got a accountability question for men. If a man chases a woman who presents herself a certain way,
right,
whether it be masculine, ratchet, or what, or positive or negative, whatever it is, can he complain later? Or is that his responsibility for choosing? Can he complain about it later?
Yeah, he can complain.
He can complain about the choice that he made.
Yeah, you just made a bad choice, dog. Now you need to know how to not make bad choices. Complaining is like this.
Does complaining, does complaining involve change or leaving? Or
that's what I'm saying. If I complain to you, and because if I approach a woman and I tell her like, look, man, you know, you in a relationship, because she ought to know better now. So I don't care how I got you, you should know better now. We've been in this 10 months. You know that you in love, I'm in love. Show me some respect. If I bring it to you and you say, well, this is how it was when you met me, that let me know you still want to be out there. I bet. You know what, you're right. I accept responsibility for it. I'm an accountable nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I hold all men accountable. So yeah, you're right. I made a mistake, but now I got to get rid of you. Whether you like it or not. No, that ain't the behavior I wanted. Yeah, it was the thrill. Yeah. Who wouldn't want the thrill? You walking through here and half naked. What man in here don't want you? Come on, dog. Let's get realistic. Now you in a relationship, because obviously you was looking for attention, right? Because other than that, you wouldn't have walked in here like that. So you looking for attention. I gave you the attention you need, right?
There wasn't enough.
We settled down. Now, obviously, what I'm giving ain't enough because you still want more. So go get the more. Let's see how well that work out. Yeah. I mean, but it's the man's fault, totally.
That's what I was. And that's
I was just letting women know, like, this the thing. Don't be so quick to be mad at a man, like, up front, because he don't know, he ain't thinking about none of that. I'm telling you how a male think. He looking for one thing. He trying to strike something. That's it. After he strike a few times, he mess around and have feelings. Now his behavior gonna change because that's his woman. He got to put it's in formation now. We got to put some type of formation on everything we doing because we in a relationship now. See what I'm saying? But if you go out here running wild, what name do I got in the street? Man, his wife, his old lady, boy, I'm telling you, God, man, I can't believe he had it last night. Man, my man over here, you know how niggas is, we niggas. Man, come on now, you know how niggas is. We gonna let niggas know, like, man, what? For real? Yeah, cuz that's how they do, cuz, you know what I'm saying? What do they call it? Because I was watching one of your things and they was calling like barbershop talk or whatever they want to call it. But niggas been doing that, cuz. Niggas ain't just started letting niggas know. Come on, man, you forgot like the same thing Blake was talking about Tupac. Remember, you wonder why they call you.
Yeah.
He told her in the locker room, all the homies do is laugh, high fives because another nigga played your head. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bottom line. So it's been going on since back then too.
The line that I liked it from that one is, "You wonder why you died so quick."
Yeah. And that's
And
why
that's
we
why
call
they
it.
call it. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. But yeah,
We
real
used
talk.
to call you sister, but you needed a switch.
Niggas
that's
wouldn't call
when-
you. Yeah. Real talk.
So now I got another question before we go into our bonus question.
Yeah.
Our hot seat pause questions.
Yes.
What are the top 3 decisions you see destroying people's futures, whether it be dating choices, spending habits, pride, or lack of purpose, etc.? Now, I ask one more time, I apologize. What are the top 3 decisions you see destroying people's futures, whether it be dating choices, spending habits, pride, lack of purpose?
Destroying people's futures, lack of knowledge. I think knowledge is the key, you know what I'm saying, to everything we got going on. You know, that's why we so far out of pocket, you know what I'm saying, so to say, because we don't understand what's supposed to be going on. And I ain't talking about you and me as an
Talking about the
individual.
community.
Yeah, but if we talking about finances, yeah, like we was talking last time, like you made a statement about you understand like getting to the bag, but what about the knowledge, which was great because like the Bible said, you know, a fool and their money gonna depart eventually. So I think the knowledge is the key first. And then after the knowledge, I think the access. You know what I'm saying? That's what's stopping people. But you got their own personal issues too. By not being able to have that access or being able to have that knowledge. So you go back to the roots. And your roots is like that of a slave. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we got these minds for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We think this way for a reason. And it ain't, a lot of times it ain't that either. It's the people around you. People around you bring you down too now. Yeah, they don't like you either. Regardless of what they say out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a slave mentality too. But if me and you in the same neighborhood, bro, and I see you make it out, that's going to give me hope. I'd look at it like that, though. Oh, man, he made it. I know I could do it. That's what it gives me. Some people don't receive it that way. They look at it like, man, he think he this and that now. Ever since he started making that money, man, he think he, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like perception is, I guess, in the eye of the beholder, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to say, because I look at things different, you know what I'm saying, from the next man. And I'm not a hater either, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the person who sit back and worry about what this person got going on. I don't even care what people got going on. You know what I'm saying? Not the two, but I ain't sitting back thinking what people got going on.
No.
Life is bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So, and like, even with regular shit, like in the area, like I see people like put up fight videos and arguing and doing, bro, you'll never see me comment on one. You'll never see me like one. None of that. That ain't what I'm here for, because I'm not here to tear down.
So you gave me 2 of them. You gave me lack of knowledge. And you also gave me negative views on other people. Basically, you're gonna get what you push out.
Yeah.
If I can't be happy for you, then you know what I'm saying. If I can't see you successful, then I'll probably never be successful either.
Yeah.
You know, they used to call it live by the sword, die by the sword, but people didn't take the philosophy of that far enough to understand. If I can't see the blessing on you or the success in you, or God working this thing out for you, you just said some people might look at a person and say some hating because of their success.
Yeah.
Now, that's crazy. And so that was the second thing that you said. And I needed a third reason that you feel that people just, you know, killing their own success out.
Killing their own success. They self-destructing. And the self-destructing thing is coming from, like I said, lack of knowledge. You got that tearing you down, but that ain't necessarily self-destruct. Decisions.
At some point, lack of knowledge is destruction, self-destruction.
It is. I ain't talking about lack of knowledge. I was talking about the people hating on you.
Okay, yeah.
That's
the
more so them
haters.
helping.
Yeah, the haters, yeah.
You know better, you do better. That's what we was always taught, and I believe that to be true. This the thing. If, like we was talking about the baby mom, if I go over here and start dealing with this chick, and I see early on that, man, I don't really need to be here, and I stick around, that's my fault. I done seen dudes do it plenty of times. And I be like, bro, why you still dealing with her? Because you need to go ahead and move on. And after so long, boom, she pregnant. You messed up now, bro. You self-destruct. It's a lot of people that go on jobs that drunk. They go on, they drive drunk. You got fired. Man, that's your fault, bro. You constantly starting over because you messing up. As a person, you got to be accountable for the things you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Some people going to whatever, selling drugs that don't want to come in, barely want to work. It's a whole variety of things. why people self-destruct. And a lot of the times, I don't think they be knowing they self-destructing because they be going on with life like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing. Every so often, you knock off a period of time in your life. So if I bullshit around for 3-4 years, that's 3-4 years off my life.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't 3-4 years off your life. Mason probably did what he had to do. He on the come up. So I could have been utilizing them years, and then maybe I'd be on my way to success. But instead of me utilizing the years, I tended to play around. I ain't want to do nothing but sit around, barely work, try a little hustle here and there, woo-woo, find every chick I can in the book to sleep with, and I done wasted 3-4 years of my life doing this.
Well, what if Major had the this type of resources and he had this type of support system to help him get to where he's at?
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm asking you, is it a cliche that everybody has the same 24 hours, or do they? Because if I don't got the resources
Mm-hmm.
or the understanding that you got,
Yeah.
then my 24 hours probably be spent best as an hourly wage worker.
Yeah. Well, we
You know
all
what
got
I'm
the same 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? I might not have the same resources you have, but then that's when it comes in working together.
So do we all have the same 24
Yeah,
hours?
most definitely.
Okay. I didn't know.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because I didn't know if really that's a metaphor or what, because let's say you take Zuck.
Take what?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, I got you.
Owner of Meta.
Yeah.
And let's say that you say, my 24 hours are the same as Zuck's.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Zuck can be more productive
Mm-hmm.
than me due to some of the resources that he has.
Yes.
That can help him produce faster.
Exactly.
Or come to the conclusion quicker to whatever technology he's trying to get to, or whatever he's trying to push out. Or you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Now that ain't to hate on me or to reduce me down to say my 24 hours ain't 24 hours, because I think that 24 hours is 24 hours.
It is. 24 hours is 24 hours. It's just that he got to a certain level and he good now. You know what I'm saying?
He good now.
In order for a regular person to get to that level, they, number one, got to have discipline, knowledge, and then they got to have a squad. See, this is what people underestimate a lot, the team. Just by Zuckerberg. And I think a lot of them rich folks, they cover themselves on the way up. They understand that it can be gone tomorrow. And being that it can't be gone tomorrow, I need somebody else around me. This is rich. See, I need to be able to call Major and say, hey, man, I ran into a bad situation, bro. I need $1 million or $2 million till I get on my feet. I need to make sure he empowered too. And I think that's what we fail at, empowerment. See, if I tell people this all the time, you only as strong as your team. If I get money and I'm the only one getting money, it's no use for that. Because if I fall, that means the whole team gone again. If I'm getting money, it's my job to make sure you getting money, he getting money, he on the team, he getting money, and everybody on the team getting money pretty much. That way, if we do run into a situation where, man, I done lost it all, I'm one phone call away from putting me back in the game. Donald Trump done went bankrupt with 6-7 times. His team the one making sure he's straight.
Yeah, Donald straight.
Yeah. It's team, but I'm saying, you a phone call away from it.
Yeah.
That's called empowerment. And I think we need to be focusing more on that. But it's so hard because you always got the man watching you. See, we got it twice, or maybe 3 times as hard because your own folks don't want to see you succeed. How can I build a team and you watching my pockets? You care about me worth 50 million and you worth 10 million. You concerned about that instead of being concerned about taking care of your family.
If that person that you're talking about is a team member, then they're going to bring the whole ship down.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. They're going to bring it down to the ground.
Yeah.
Because they watching, they say, I done had this happen to me. Sit back watching you. Hey, man, he making what? This and that. Whole time it's like, yeah, but see, this the thing. If things go sour, I really lost. You did. Yeah.
Because I made an investment.
Yeah, I'm the one putting it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting the money up.
Yeah.
So if this is a loss, I really lost. You didn't lose that much. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If we win, we all win. But if we lose, I lose.
I lost.
And people need to understand that. You know what I'm saying? But my mentality was never to outdo nobody or overlook. I don't do that. I want you to succeed. And Kanan, anybody been around me, bro, in the last probably 15 years, bro, I try to put some money in their pocket. You feel me? I try to help you out, uplift, build. Because at the end of the day, this is the only way you're going to get further. But you got a whole way more people out here that don't want to see you succeed than it is that do want to see you succeed.
I think it's a lot to do with everybody want to be Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
nobody want to be Jerry's assistant.
That's a fact.
Nobody don't want to be just a GM.
That's a
Nobody
fact.
don't want to. Maybe the head coach is the only guy that's really happy with his position because he loves that and the players.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? A better analogy would even be that everybody wants to be the quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, real talk.
Everybody
want to be
block.
LeBron James. I feel you, cuz. It's just like, it's always going to be them type of people out here that all they're concerned with is you over them. And it happened in the streets so often it's just knowledge we know. Think about it. In the streets, let's put it in the streets, right? My man over here, he got whatever. He got the bricks or whatever, and he moving. He making money, you know what I'm saying? He borderline rich. You got my man over here, he making a bunch of thousands, but he mad at the dude over, he want his spot over there. It's like, why you ain't happy with what you got? We can't take the money with us, cuz, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to tell, like, dog, if LeBron worth $800 million and I'm worth $100 million, I don't care, bro. I can go do whatever I want to do whenever I want to go do it.
Oh, man.
And so can he.
Yeah.
So why I'm sitting back watching you for, bro?
I didn't even know that he existed.
You see what I'm saying?
And if you talking about God have blessed me with this type of abundance, or if God blessed me with hardship, and I'm trying to find my way in life, I don't look left and right. But that's something I learned.
Yeah, you got to learn that.
That's something I've learned.
But see, that's the thing. You ain't got the hatred in your heart. Some people, I don't know if it's embedded or they just, because I get it. Every human being on this earth got jealousy in them. Some way, form, or fact. This the thing. You don't have to let that override everything you got going on, though. Because that's the thing. Like, how can I be so hateful towards the next man and I don't even know him just because he got something? Think about that. That's stopping a whole lot of people from being successful because you're too worried about my man over there. No, go to him. Ask him for the knowledge. If he ain't willing to give you the knowledge to get to that level, then you go get that knowledge yourself. You do know it's possible, though, because he on that. Yeah, you know it's possible because he wouldn't have got there. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Instead of hating on him, you say, all right, cool, he ain't want to help me forget. Because there's a lot of people out here that gatekeep, too. That's another thing. Too. We gatekeep. I don't know why. People be gatekeeping like the city ran off your money. Bro, I don't care if you worth $100 million, bro. Whatever city you stay in, it ain't ran off your money. It don't work that way. It's X amount of thousands of people or millions of people for a reason. It need them to run the city, cuz. Your little money ain't gonna do it, cuz. And just by me getting some money, guess what? It ain't gonna cut into your money, bro. Trust me. It's too much money on the planet, bro. And we got to realize that we got to stop worried about what the next man got and stop worried about helping each other if we really wanted to change. You know what I'm saying? You might got some knowledge that I don't have, cuz, and I might got something you don't have. But if we take that knowledge and combine it, then we both gonna win. You see what I'm saying?
I want to be as helpful as I can to the next man. And whatever, if it's anything that I can help somebody with to learn or to achieve that I know something about already, that I know already achieved or something, I want to help. Now, moving forward to kind of a quickfire segment, Jay-Z's name appeared in newly released Epstein-related materials. It is definitely an unverified allegation.
Right.
Recorded by the FBI. It is not the same thing as proof, a charge, or confirmed link such as travel records. Associated Press reports that officials have publicly downplayed the likelihood of new charges arising from what has been released, and notes that the release contains disturbing material but also includes claims that may lack credibility. Now, we're just not going to tear down a black man. We're just not going to do that. But I do want to know what you think about hearing the rap mogul, brother Jay-Z, name tied up in some of these, in the Epstein files.
Yeah, well, when it comes to this industry, bro, like, I'm not surprised about anything no more. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Diddy, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z, whoever you name, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a corrupt system, you know what I'm saying? And we've been hearing this since the 90s. Basically, Jay-Z, all of them, you know what I'm saying? I heard about it here. Tupac was calling out a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? It's just that now that things are starting to surface because of the internet or whoever got popped, Jeffrey Epstein, you know, whatever it is. It don't really matter. It's like, but I just have no more trust in them people. The people we growing up loving, cherishing in life or want to be like or whatever we looked up to, all these folks messed up, bro. These folks crazy, you feel me? Real talk, because I would never say he done nothing like that, but
No.
Will I be shocked if he was
Not at
to
all.
get convicted? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, bro. I'm gonna tell you, like, these people, like, they evil people, bro. Like, this the thing. And I don't think they go into things with intentions of being evil. I think it's just part of the request. You see what I'm saying? Because we've been hearing about this stuff with Jay-Z, with the younger girls. The same way R. Kelly, right? You know what I'm saying? They both had Aaliyah around the same time. They ain't nothing but a couple years apart in age, you know what I'm saying? Do I look at like that like it's a negative thing? No. Because a lot of our grandparents.
Hold on. Let's we're gonna get there because that's my second quick fire question.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's partly because you from the Chi and you from the era. You was one of the kids who seen some things just like me, and it was normal when we were young.
Yeah.
So now, do you think that R. Kelly should be in prison?
No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Number one, I watched the documentaries and things like that, and there was a lot of lies told. There was a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? But people can't erase the image out of their head, make it sense. Because one girl was like, she left and came back. At first, y'all trying to make it like he kidnapped people and holding people. Next thing you know, one girl, I had left and came back. Why did you come back? What about the other? You know what I'm saying? Some of these chicks was of age. I think, if I ain't mistaken, on that thing. And I could be wrong on this, so please don't quote me 100%. But I believe it was only one chick that was supposed to have been a teenager, right? Other than that, all the rest of them girls was supposed to have been of age, right? If I could remember correctly. It's been a few years since I watched the documentary.
Yeah, you're right. And the teenager's mom and dad were dropping her off at the studio.
Yeah, so this the thing. Whether he was doing something with these girls or not, I don't know. Yeah. I can't say. You know what I'm saying? This the thing. Our grandparents, the majority of them done the same thing, bro. They all was in their 20s or whatever, had the teenage women. And getting them pregnant and everything, having kids and all that, starting families. They weren't looked upon as bad people. But now we look at these people like they terrible people for doing the same exact thing that they saw growing up. I can't look at them as being terrible people, bro. They only mimicking what they see. And if you really want to get technical, hell, when we was coming up too, it was like that. I remember the dudes in high school going to pick up the chicks. I ain't gonna call no name, but I do remember that. You know what I'm saying? Going to pick up the chicks out of high school. I'm like, man, ain't he grown? What's she messing with the grown nigga? Ooh, yeah, I remember all that. So
we said a couple names off camera.
Yeah, we ain't gonna mention no names. Yeah, we'll leave that off camera. You feel me?
But I don't think those guys done anything wrong.
No, I don't.
And I don't think that
I don't. I guarantee you, cause average woman you talk to can tell you that they was messing with a guy and they were probably 14, 15, messing with a guy 20-something. I guarantee you they could tell you that. If they 100 with just tell you the truth. They all thought it was cute. I got an older guy. I got a grown man want me. They thought that was cute. Now, but then you get older and then now it's R. Kelly the terrible man. He will. Don't forget the first case he beat that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why we still convicted him on the first case? He beat that case. You see what I'm saying?
Now, I don't advocate at all for my daughter to date an older guy.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I ain't nobody finna
once I think about that, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I'm never advocate of none of that. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying is, in my era, because this is like 2 eras later, like, you know what I'm saying? My daughter in school now. And so in my era, there was a thing, and I just think that the kids have better information now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that you should convict some guy for something that he done in 02 or something like that.
Well, I think
or when they talking about the kidnapping joint, just none of that was true at all.
No, they do that to try to amp up the people. You know what I'm saying? If anybody's smarter, you can read between the lines. Because to me, it's more like this. You know what I'm saying? Most of them people, like, once they gonna let you enjoy the glorious years, give you all this money, be top of the list. You the biggest artist in the world, this and that, for a 20-year span, 30-year span. And then after that, they're going to come get everything you got. It never fails. You know what I'm saying? They done tried them all. Who? Michael Jackson, Tupac, Russell Simmons, whoever, R. Kelly. They had Jay-Z Dome now. Got Puffy. You name them, cuz. Yeah. You name them. They didn't win either, especially the iconic ones. You know what I'm saying? Little regular ones might get by here and there. The iconic, come here, let me holler at you, cuz.
Look, let me ask you this. In light of recent news, Javante Tank Davis, again, I want to say this might be his 3rd assault on female. I don't want to put too many cases on it. Maybe it's his 2nd assault. I don't know. But say went in the establishment, grabbed the little girl up and hauled her out by her hair in her throat or something like that. If convicted, I think they're saying like 20 years. Is he just a beater?
That's what it seemed like to me. You ain't gonna have the same thing keep coming up on you constantly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it might be you at some point.
He dealing with mental issues. Why is you going around beating these women up like this, bro? You already know you way more powerful than them. You Tank David.
So
you know who you is.
I didn't think about the mental health. He dealing with mental health issues.
Yeah, I think he dealing with mental issues. This is a condition. He constantly beating on women. What you getting out of that? You got the ability to say, I'm good. I can have one tomorrow. You got enough money to say, I'm good, and could go get one that night. Why are you whipping on these women, bro? What is they doing to you to make you jump on them? See what I'm saying? Some people don't care. They look at a woman like a nigga in the street. You know what I'm saying? But when you whip her, always remember this, cuz when you jumping on her, cuz you jumping on your sister, bro. When you beat her, you beating your mama. You know? When her eyes black, them your auntie eyes black, bro. The same thing you doing to her, cuz you doing it to the same women that created you, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So you got to start looking at things like, hey, no, I don't want nobody doing this to none of mine. I ain't gonna do this to none of theirs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't want nobody whooping your mama, do you? You don't want nobody beating up your daughter. How would you feel if your daughter came home with a black eye, nigga, and whooped her? Yeah, you got to picture that, man, when you doing this to these women. It don't take that, bro. It really don't. It's a difference, and I know a lot of people around in the area that done it. See, I was around, I remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's good or bad, cuz no, this ain't what we need to be doing to our women, bro. We supposed to be uplifting our women. We're supposed to be trying to take our women to the next level, training, educating, if we can. You know what I'm saying? In the nation, they say, whoever, Gandhi, say shit, you know what I'm saying? If you educate a man, you educate an individual, right? Mm-hmm. If you educate the woman, you educate the nation. Yeah, we got to go back to these roots. Start educating our women. That way the kids can be educated. When they get older, boom, back in the same formation. You see what I'm saying? This is the only way to get it back intact. But destroying our women, cuz that's never going to work. That's never going to work, because now she's going to train her kids according to same thing I was just talking about. When she had a daughter, now she training them because she didn't suffer from this abuse. You see what I'm saying? She didn't suffer this abuse, and now she got to train her daughter like, don't never stick around with no man that didn't beat you like this. You feel me? They're going to train their daughters, and I don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I suffer like this, and then don't never put yourself through that type of trauma.
I don't think a woman should ever stick around for any
I don't
physical
either.
abuse.
But you already know some women, like we got women out here that really be in love. Like really, like, man, I love, and they'll stick around through that and seen it happen. Now, far as the change, it's one situation I do think changed, but I can't mention no names. But I used to see the same thing. I'm talking about niggas be beating the hell out of this woman, you know? And they still together today, but I don't think it's happening no more. So I do look at that like that goes back to what I was saying. A woman gonna make you change eventually. You know what I'm saying? Not right off the bat, but she gonna make you change eventually. Because you start appreciating. The older you get, the more you appreciate the woman. You start appreciating the things that she do. You know what I'm saying? The things she there for. You know what I'm saying? You start appreciating her presence. You know? Yeah. But young dude, he don't care. He ain't think about none of that.
Look, I don't know how much.
But it got to be a real woman, though. My bad, go on.
Oh, you good. I don't know how much film we got left, if we even still recording. But if we are, I want to ask you this. Did you think that it was crazy for Cardi B to leave her husband, her cheating husband, to become a baby mama to a cheating boyfriend?
Do we got some tape? Because I really want to get this on tape.
I think we got tape.
Yeah. You sure?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I honestly think that was the craziest thing you could ever do. I don't even see why a woman could sit back and look up to Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Think about this in real form, cuz I left my husband because he wouldn't stop cheating on me, right? Just to go get with John John, and John John got 2-3 babies by different women. What am I doing as an individual, cuz? Like, what are you? You left your family for the same thing you accepted out of another man. Are you serious? And then you got women like, yeah, she did. No, she didn't. No, she didn't, bro. If that was a hood chick, y'all would be dogging out. She got pregnant while she was married. Y'all would be over here dogging that woman out, but y'all tend to not do it because she Cardi B. Stop worshiping celebrities, bro. They regular people, too. Just because you got a little money don't make every move you make the correct move.
That was a horrible decision.
That was a horrible decision.
For our daughters, that was a horrible
because I don't even want my daughter to think like that. Think that's cool. What is you doing? You left your family for this? Come on, dog. What are we talking about? Yeah, and to accept the same thing. Now that's showing up a slap in the face. I'm accepting the same thing out of another man that I didn't accept out of my husband. That show you how twisted in the mind, like most women is, bro. You know what I'm saying? She twisted up in the mind. She thought that was.
I'm fed up with this situation, but I'm going to get into a more toxic situation.
Real talk. Now you got to deal with whether he over here with this baby mama, he over here with this baby mama. You know, if he go see this baby mama by herself, is they gonna sleep together? You put yourself in that situation. Same thing we were talking about earlier, self-destructing.
You know,
what
they
are you
got
doing?
the joint on the trial on hold from the, you know, his personal chef that he was, you know what I'm saying, in-house chef, Drop Dead Gorgeous, that he, you know what I'm saying, say that he put his hands on her in a domestic issue.
Who, Javante Davis?
Nah, Cardi's.
Oh yeah, Stephon did?
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I did not know.
It's on hold till after the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, okay, they doing it that way so they can go ahead and hit him with it.
New England got the bad.
yeah, I got you. They gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's messed up. I mean, I feel like, you know, not saying I ain't never had no argument or been in no fight with no woman, but it's a difference, cause this the thing. I don't wanna make people paint a fairy tale picture.
Right.
This the thing. You're gonna have a difference with your significant other, cause y'all might get into a fight. Look, tussling or whatever. Might have to push her, babe, hold her. Hey, because women get feisty in that time. Y'all know women. They be jumping on you, hitting you, and doing all that. So you might have to hold her, contain her, or something like that. That's different, than beating your woman till she got to walk around with black eye, with a pair of glasses on because her eyes black. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's correct.
That's a big difference, bro. That means you don't care nothing about that woman, bro. Like I said, you beat her like she was somebody in the street, bro. You ain't treat her like she was your queen. You know what I'm saying?
That's correct.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm never an advocate for no man putting his hand on a woman, but I do understand altercations gonna happen. But that right there is uncalled for. Yeah. There's no excuse for that at all, period. You ain't even gonna make me understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
did the Clips get robbed last night for Album of the Year, the Grammy?
Oh no, I ain't even watched the Grammys, bro. I didn't watch it, man.
Okay, I just had to throw that.
Yeah. I ain't watched the Grammys. I'm a big hip hop fan. I'll say I love music, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, from R&B to hip hop, that was like my outlet because
I think they gave Bad Bunny the Album of the Year instead of Clips.
I don't even know who that is. I think I heard that name.
It's the guy performing. It's I think he's a Spanish guy performing at the Super Bowl this year. Yeah,
his name Bad Bunny.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you making it feel like a trick question, but I think his name is Bad Bunny. It's 2026, bro.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it's 2026.
My bad. I got it. You know, my bad. I got to realize. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I guess a rapper. You say?
No, he's not a rapper. He's like I don't know. He's just an artist.
You said he Latino?
I think he speaks Spanish.
Okay,
I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm
saying?
Well,
you know that they don't.
Because I'm from a different era. I don't want to say.
Yeah. You're right. Ain't no point of getting off into that. You know. I mean, that's just kind of out of the norm for, Latino. But this thing, you know what I'm saying?
I thought I was listening to Album of the Year months ago when the Clips album came out in 2025. And after I finished listening to it all the way through, I said, wow, this is the album. This is a Grammy. Yeah. This is not just Grammy nominated. This is the Grammy album. This is the Album of the Year. Yeah. And they didn't get it, and so it threw me off a little bit last night.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, Pusha always gonna be Pusha, you know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. Like the other one, I mean, I kind of like them, but Pusha the man, you know?
Pusha the man.
Yeah.
Pusha the man,
You know, all that stuff be controlled, man. Who's supposed to win the album? It's just like sports. Yeah, I'm old enough to realize that everything we've been watching is
So do you think that the Super Bowl already predicted? There's already a layout for it?
Yeah, 100%.
Who you got winning?
I believe
the Seahawks. Everybody knows that the Seahawks are supposed to are a better team,
but like we just talking about holding trials off after the thing or whatever, holding the case off. And what's the name? Cardi B. Cardi B got a concert out there like a week later, so they didn't already book
the championship,
the room to stay the whole week.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Patriots probably gonna win it. You know what I'm saying? Like them boys up there. I mean, that's mob affiliated. Cause like you talking about Boston, cause
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of bag.
Yeah, cause or New England. My bad, not Boston, but yeah, it's up that way though.
Massachusetts, it is Boston.
Yeah. That's why I said. I said Boston, but I meant
Hey, I had to try to extract everything out of you. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for joining the show again. I don't
And I
know if we
appreciate you for
still-
having me.
I don't even know if we're still filming, bro, but definitely go subscribe to my channel.
Appreciate that.
Game gonna be the game. I'm gonna leave
Oh,
the
yeah.
link in the description, and I'm gonna throw it on the TV every now and then. And thank you so much for joining us.
Oh
bro.
yeah, appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah, that's major.
Oh yeah, 100.